Alright, so Kent Hovind has a crappy argument. A dog will never become a non-dog, therefore evolution is wrong. Well, that's a straw man of what evolution is, Mr. Hovind. So let me say, let me explain to you. When the first vertebrates came about, they never stopped being eukaryotes. When the first mammals came about, they didn't stop being vertebrates. When the first primates came out, they didn't stop being mammals. And when the first humans came out, they didn't stop being primates. You never outgrow your ancestry. You just have different variations of it. So if a dog were to change, like, for example, in the real world right now, there is a group of wolves that have taken to the seas, more or less, and they hunt for fish. And their DNA is slightly different from the other wolves in the sort of general area. If the oceans don't become acidic from all of the CO2 we're putting into it and all that, and the fish don't die off and all this other stuff, and these wolves are allowed to progress into their natural conclusion, there's a good chance that they would look like seals in the future. I know I'm engaging in a little bit of speculative biology here, but they might look, they might take on the form of seals, or at the very least otters in the future. And they would still not be a non-dog. Even if they look completely like a seal or a walrus, they would still not be a non-dog. They would just be a modified version of a dog. They would still be a canine. They would not outgrow the canine clade. They would only create a sort of subcategory of it. Imagine for a second that I have a folder on my computer that says Kent Hovind is a moron. And in that folder, there are two other folders, one saying Kent Hovind is an idiot, and the other saying Kent Hovind is an ignoramus. And in the Kent Hovind is an idiot folder, there's Kent Hovind is ignorant, and Kent Hovind doesn't know what he's talking about. These two other folders. No matter what folder I click on in there, I will still never leave the folder of Kent Hovind is a moron. I will only be looking at subfolders of it. And that's more or less what it is that a subcategory or clade of a dog or whatever else would be. So yes, evolution says that a dog will never become a non-dog. It says it'll become a modified dog, but it'll still be a dog, even if it begins to look like a human. I'm not saying that that's what's in their future, but if that does happen, they'll still be a dog. So yeah, it's a stupid argument, and stop using it. Come up with a better one. Stop strawmanning.